Hello, my name is Cynthia, and I wanted to make this quick video just to show how an IUL works and how it can help you in your investment. For instance, I'm going to be telling a story about a realtor that is an investor. And so he's been doing it for years. He owns a couple of properties himself. So the moral of the story is that he went on a investment deal with another agent, and he had the money to put into the investment, but since he had it put in different places, it was taking him days for him to get that money. And one day went on, and the day went on, and he was still waiting on transfers, on things to get approved to release that money, right? Normal things that investors have to deal with when they put their money in different areas. So then the third day came, and his partner, the other agent, asked him, "Hey, what's going on? Like, where's the money?" And he said, he's like, "I have the funds. They're just taking a while to release them to me because some transfers have to get cleared." And so the agent said, I know how that feels. I felt the same way before. And that's why I started putting a portion of my money into the life insurance policy. And that took Chris, my realtor, he's 45, by the way. That took him out a little bit because he thought that not real estate, that life insurance and IUL was just something that you buy, you pay monthly, and forget about it, right? He didn't think that he was able to use it while he was still alive. And so that's kind of just stuck with him. And so he was able to find me, and he contacted me, and he called me, and he knew exactly what he was looking for. And this is something that what I'm sharing is something that we put together for him and that worked for him. And so what you're seeing here is he'd put $50,000 the first 5 years. So in 5 years, that makes $250,000. So you're looking at the premium. This is how much he paid for the 5 years. And we're going to be looking at the cash value. So if you look at the cash value, this is the amount right here that earns interest for you. This is an amount that grows money for you, right? And the surrender value right here, this is what you can pull out, and that's going to be available for you as soon as possible. But not only that, stuck with him, and since he was able to use it, but so for 5 years he invested $50,000. And if you can see here, he stopped investing after the fifth year, and those $250,000 kept growing and growing and growing throughout the years, even though he was withdrawing. Because what happens when you put money into an IUL policy, and if you withdraw the money from the IUL policy, is like you're using your money in two different places. So if you're probably thinking like, why would I put money in there and then take it out, right? Well, this is why. So you put your money, say you put, like him, he put $50,000, and say he had another $50,000 investment that he needed to do. When he pulls that money, he's not going to be using that same money that he put in. He's going to be using the insurance $50,000. So his $50,000 is going to stay in the IUL, which allows the IUL to increase and keep growing at the same time. So now you know the concept of using money to make money in both areas. And this is how you become your own bank by putting your money in two different areas. I know the concept is a little confusing, but it's pretty simple. You're putting the money in the IUL, you're taking it out, you're not putting that same money that you put in because you're pulling out the insurance money the next time around. And so this is the illustration, the plan that works for him because he had the available funds. But we can create a policy that's structured individually for you. Say you don't have $50,000 to invest in a year because the goal is to max fund your IUL. So if you tell me, Cynthia, I can only max fund my IUL $5,000 a year, then we'll make the max fund for annually $5,000 a year. If it's 6,000, if it's 10,000, 25,000, you tell me how much you can max fund your policy for. And it doesn't have to be all at once, right? This is it could be it's going to be on a monthly basis. So he put $50,000 a year, so you divide that by 12 months. That's how much he was putting in. I'm paying on a monthly basis. But if you would like to see how something like this can work for you, click on the link below or send me a message. More than likely, if you're getting this video, you already have my information, and I'll be more than happy to go through an illustration like this that's tailored for you and that's going to work for you. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye bye.